XRP holders should be absolutely shocked here. There was a grand conspiracy from the entire time to prevent Ripple and XRP from replacing banks and like Swift. We do have some more information. We got Brad Garlinghouse, Monica Long, Ashish Burla talking about it. I also have a bunch of new clips that I've never seen before. I'm going to go through them one by one with you. Ripple and XRP are trying to empower the new plumbing and infrastructure for the world's new payment systems. Let's go ahead and understand what we've been up against from the start.
I also remember, especially because I was communications and then marketing, just the like absolute vitriol toward Ripple at the time. And it just felt like there was this mysterious dark cloud, this headwind that we couldn't quite put a finger on. Like, where is this coming from? Like, why so much hate? And then I will say, so Brad and I were exchanging notes with the Epstein files reveal of some of the...
Does that Epstein files get a lot of attention down here? I agree.
Yeah.
Well, so Monica and I both experienced Chris Larson, co-founder of Ripple, chairman of the company, a fabulous human being. And he's a bit of a conspiracy theorist. And that's fun and interesting sometimes. And sometimes you're like, but one of the things that Chris has said for a long time, to Monica's point around, it's always felt like there's just an invisible negative force kind of attacking in various ways. And you're kind of like, what is going on? And he had always said that Joey Ito, who ran the MIT Media Lab, had something out for XRP and for Ripple. And, I admit I was always kind of like, look, I don't know if that's true or not, but like, we got to keep building. We got to keep going and like focus on what we can control. And as you may know, Gary Gensler ended up as part of the MIT Media Lab. Again, connecting those dots. It's like saying Voldemort. Yeah. Anyway, so it's interesting because Chris always was a little conspiratorial about this stuff. And now that we have seen the public Epstein files, you're like, holy shit, he's kind of right. And now what's interesting about it, they were afraid of us. They were afraid of us because the technology was ahead of its time and it was a threat. And they were trying to do things to, put pressure on it. And again, I don't think I totally appreciated in the earliest days how prescient some of Chris's concerns were about that stuff. But in retrospect, it was real.
Yeah, Chris used to always tell me, hey, people are hating on you. You're onto something big. And I was like, we're onto something massive. A lot of hate out there.
Remember, the lawsuit actually started, it was in the last days of the first Trump administration. And then Gary Gensler decided to take the lawsuit instead of he could have dropped it. Instead, he took it to the full extent and the years-long battle that we had to go through. So it was a conspiracy on all fronts to hold back the technology. And it looks like the more information that we are getting, kind of the more confirmation that we are understanding that we were up against it, right, from the get-go. And they wanted Ripple and XRP to fail. And it's just incredible that through all of that negativity and pressure,